Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Windus Andar. Welcome one, welcome all to another edition of Andar Plays. It's something for 30. It's a new episode. It's nice to be here once again with all of you. Today we're going to be playing Full Metal Sergeant. I know the Full Metal Sergeant 2 demo is out. I will be making a video on that as well. In fact, it's right there on the screen. Wishlist the sequel. You guys can check out that demo, but we're going to be doing the first Full Metal Sergeant today. I'm gonna go right ahead and start up um, a game that I have already been playing for quite some time. I've actually unlocked everything with Full Metal Sergeant. I've never reached the end of the mission that we're supposed to be winning, but this is a new run. So we have several. Okay, so what is Full Metal Sergeant for those who have not played this game? Full Metal Sergeant is a game where you are a drill instructor. You're a drill sergeant, and your job is to make sure that everybody is ready to go and fight for the army. It is based on the United States military, of course. And yeah, the game is essentially about managing your people, managing your cadets, and making sure that they don't end up dead or worse. They don't drop out, they don't quit, they don't, fall on their asses while trying to become successful cadets. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start dropping people into various facilities where they can try to become something more than the nonsensical troops that they are. Now, every cadet essentially comes with traits, which you have to get rid of. I've not actually seen any positive traits so far, so every trait that your cadets come with um, is negative, and you get rid of them using specific training methods. For example, asthmatic is removed with a high agility rating, whereas pyromaniac is removed by punishing the recruit repeatedly. The game has an amazing soundtrack. I will not be playing that over here. Copyright music and stuff, but you guys can get the game for yourself and check it out. It is pretty cool. Let's go and dump some more people. You also have assistants that you can deploy in order to make things a whole lot better for you, for your own cadets. People who are under the guidance of an assistant will gain qualifications faster, they will do things faster, they will gain traits faster, and be better cadets. In order to train people, you need points, training points, which you will receive each week, which is essentially three into the number of recruits that you have. Now, we have the maximum number of recruits, and unfortunately, Keebler has been injured. He's a washout, total, complete wuss, wastrel who couldn't take the stress. Well, that kind of stuff happens, and you have 12 whole weeks from this calendar over here to whip your recruits into shape, give them the roles that you think they are best for, and send them out to complete the mission. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and just go to the next week where the game helpfully tells you how many training points you get, the fact that you remove certain traits. Let's go ahead and get these guys running again. You basically can have three assistants who will help you get bonuses. So this assistant over here gets agility and melee bonuses to each trainee while penalizing their strength and shooting attribute. Whereas this gentleman over here gives bonuses to how quickly you can get your qualification. What is qualification? You can see here this cadet Nugget has the qualification for diver underway. When you complete the progress bar, you will be a rated diver or a sniper or a marksman or a mortar specialist, etc., etc. Okay, let's go put these guys through their paces. Meanwhile, there's somebody visiting us at camp. These are events that take place on almost a daily basis. You can deny those events or take whatever action you need. Bear has been posted a particularly thick letter. Let it through. Sometimes they have positive effects like stress relief. Sometimes they have negative effects. Okay, one of our trainees quit because he didn't want to go through that anymore. Too bad he's a wuss. He would never make it through anyway. Whereas these two are having a gala time of it. What about you? Okay, You need one more run. Let's dump you in some more diving, and that should get rid of his negative trait as well. A lot of these guys need more shooting training and agility training. Yep, his trait is removed. The second week has been completed. Let's go to the next. So we've actually lost two cadets, which means we get 6 points fewer. So 3 into 10, 10, 30 training points each time. You also get prestige for the various activities that you successfully complete. You use the prestige to unlock techs, which, well, in our particular case, I've unlocked everything already. Okay, let's take a look at our people intelligence. What else do we have? We have fat, we have strength, melee. Yeah, everybody else seems to be just fine. You go ahead and take up your shooting. You go ahead and dump yourself over there. Okay, so we keep pushing the troops to become better versions of themselves, hoping that eventually they'll be strong enough to finish their missions properly. Let's put everybody through the sharpshooting course. So you can see that the game really excels in some of these departments with its renditions of the various activities that everybody does, how realistic some of those renditions are, and the amount of effort that's been put into the game's art. I really do like it. You just get comfortable with this game, you know? At the end of 12 weeks, you actually have a mission that you have to finish, which is the core purpose of training these troops. That is why we do what we do. So we'll take a look at that soon enough. This guy is timid. We'll give you a bit of melee as well. And that would actually wrap up this week's training. We'll see how that goes after it's finished. And then we have a competition to get to. Let's join the competition. You have like three competitions to choose from. I've found that the sprinting, sniping, and swimming are actually very nice competitions to take part in. The boxing competition, while nice, is actually a bit of a pain. It's just a bit long-winded, honestly. Sprint classic or shooting? We don't have that many good shots, though. Let's go ahead and join the running ticket and see what we can do. But I think the enemy is going to be, well, enemy, I say that's our opponents are fellow camp students. So I don't think we have anyone who can actually beat them. Probably Nugget. We'll see how he does. Okay, he's in the lead. He may actually win this one, which is fantastic. So you have to go through 3 rounds, and the winner is the person is the camp with the most points. But I don't think I have anyone else who can run in Nugget's place. Maybe Nag can do it. Go. The other challenge in this game is to make sure that you manage the stamina and the stress levels of your cadets. If they are out of energy, if they're too stressed, they won't be able to perform. It's all overall a terrible, horrible thing. Okay, we are almost out of people. Who can compete? Wow, he's got 98 agility. He's Gramps, but there's no way he can compete, dude. This guy, Doormat can. He's got 100 agility. It's like max AG, dude. Go, 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 go. Well, there you go. He wins. Yay. So we get maximum prestige, actually, 250 for that, which is fantastic. Let's go to the next week. So this is kind of a casual game where you train your soldiers, you have a good time, shaping your candidates to be who you want them to be. Let's go and get his stress down. Let's go and get your stress down. Let's go and get who's got a stamina problem out of? Yeah, you've got a stamina problem. Okay. Their discipline and stamina can come up a little bit. Okay, what are your problems? Melee, strength, agility. you two have nothing special to do. So I'm going to give you guys that. And these guys can train up here. And we'll see what there is to be seen. I love the dialogues that actually pop up here, just like freaking monkeys in a freaking jungle. Ah, okay, routine camp inspection. So if your recruits have high stamina and less stress, you actually get prestige points. Those are really important at a certain stage of the game. So in the beginning of the game, you are interested in maintaining those points. That you know you keep getting those points for your efforts. But once you have unlocked like half the tech tree, you're doing well enough that you just don't care anymore. Okay, your trait is removed. You're still working on your shooting trait. So you have to finish all your training points in order to end the week, which is a very important thing. Let's see. Well, his melee is almost about 30. It's almost there. Depending on how bad the negative traits are, your troops could do something as silly as fail their training, and as serious as actually defecting to the enemy during the last mission. So you do want to train them very seriously, you know? All right, that's it. The week is done. Let's keep going. We have 7 weeks until the official mission for which we'll have to go and quite possibly put our troops in harm's way. You have a stamina problem, go take care of it. You have a stress problem, go take care of it. You have a multi-purpose problem, go take care of it. Okay, restore your stamina there. Let's talk to the postman who's got cookies. Let it through. People can be happy. All right, all of you go diving. I don't think any of our troops has any negative traits right now, except for the dude who is, except for the gentle dude who is dumb as F. He still has a problem. He's got to practice his shooting. You guys go for your diving qualifications. Yeah, a few more rounds over there, he should be fine. Ultimately, you have to keep in mind that these guys are soldiers, right? You're training them to be soldiers on a mission. Everything else takes like second priority in many ways. All right, that's the end of this week. We are already on week 5. When we reach week 12, we go to the mission. Just going to keep going. And now I'm going to go ahead and push. Yeah, I'm going to push forward a little faster. Who has less stamina now? You. Oh, wow, you're totally stressed out. Yeah. More stamina for you. You got major stress problems. Okay. Now, with everybody else who's there, we got this guy, Bear, who's a private. Is he like a replacement? Yeah, maybe they delivered us a replacement. Anyway, these grounds are a disgrace. I have never been able to complete the colonel's request to clean the grounds. My troops are never disciplined by them. I have no idea why, but that is the case. Okay, let's see. Melee, strength. Yeah, you go ahead and sit over there. Or not. You sit over there. You sit over there. Everybody go get some shooting practice. 10 rounds rapid fire. Keep your hands off your pants. Yep, okay. Cool. And let's get some diverse qualifications done. Yep. So the reason we do this is so that we are ready to have multiple roles allocated to each cadet once they graduate. Your stress is very, very high. Okay. You get four more, put him through shooting. Do you want to use my grandma's glasses? I hope your aim is better in bed. Okay, well, that's done. Let's go join a competition and we'll go with swimming, actually. I'm fairly confident in my people's ability to swim. In their stamina, not so much. So everybody's got 70s. Pretty sure Doormat can take any of these people out. Now, look at that go. Wow, they're really close. Bro, we won, but that was very close. Okay, Doormat again. Go. Yeah, we keep winning because we are the superior swimmer here. Yeah, let him finish off. That saves the stamina for everybody else. He's so fast, it doesn't even matter. End of the competition. We got 300 prestige. We're the best! Okay, let's keep going. Right, you're still dumb? All right. So this particular week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a running routine. So I'll go ahead and hit discipline and shooting. So each of these actually carries a cadence track. I'm not going to play that over here, but you guys can listen to it if you get the game or try out the demo from Steam. It's pretty good, actually. It gets you into the whole vibe of boot camp. A nugget has been sent a heavy package discarded. Yeah. Now, the only thing with the running drill is that it uses all your training points. And after that, you have to skip to the next week. So if you don't have anything particularly interesting to do that week, it's just better to send everybody running and then forget about it. All right. Let's send you into the diving thing and then get everybody to dive. The capacity of the diving pool is prodigious. You can literally dump all your students in there, unlike the other arenas where there is like a 3 to 6 limitation. Set them all in. Okay, what do you want? Routine camp inspection. Yeah, only one recruit that we have is not stressed. Everybody else is basically a goner at this point. But on the plus side, everybody else is also in fairly good uh, trait condition. We got 1,200 prestige that we cannot use. Like, we have nothing to use this on.
Not enough training points.
I love the way that the trainer speaks, you know. Cool. Right. So Smile is almost done removing his dumb negative trait. Quite literally the dumb negative trait. So we'll see about that. Probably next week he should be good to go as a professional debuff free soldier. Yeah, he's almost done. A couple of more times should be just fine. Ah, yes, the steroids guy. So every couple of weeks, you have this guy called the Tonic Guru who comes in and offers you tonics that enhance one attribute while dunking another one. Most of the time, I send him away, but sometimes, occasionally, he's got this really good tonic that you absolutely want to use. And at that point, he is amazing to have around.
Training points are over.
Let's keep going. Right. We have to rest some of our people. I wish I didn't have to do that, but I do. Basically dunked in stamina and stress anyway. Let's get you your stamina. Let's get you your stress reduced. In your case, the general stuff. What about you? Some more stam, please. The rest of you are in okay shape, except for you, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Somebody has mail. Let it through. We get bonus prestige because of the troops who actually survived my horrible, horrible training, made it through, and are happy people. So that's really good. Okay, let's take you guys, dump you into diving school. Right, they are almost all the way through with their diver qualifications, actually, which is good. But I'll get their shooting up because ultimately, in the final mission, what matters is shooting, right? It's all about whether you can shoot and survive. Nice. We'll take another four of them and get their shooting done. That's why it's important to have specialists. If you have the right specialists, you can get the training and qualifications done really quickly for your soldiers. Yep, I think we're good. Okay, the last 2 weeks. Right, this is week 11, so let's get their qualifications done. Sniper qual. Okay, who is like hyper stressed right now? You go ahead and get your stress reduced. I don't care so much about the others, but I would like to make sure that my troops are not in the red. I don't think that affects much during the mission, so but it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, you guys go get your qualifications. Let's see if his stress doesn't make him run away or drown in the water. Yeah, the stress is too high, so his training fails. So I'm not going to waste my points on him. Okay, he's almost done. Almost. So let's get him trained up. We have the last week, and then we have the mission. He's still slightly dumb. But you know what? Something's better than nothing. Alrighty, last week before all hell breaks loose, let's get your stress down because boy, are you stressed. God, look at this. Wowie. Mm, many of them are close to collapsing, truth be told. Okay, Sniper Qual, how good are you guys right now? How fast can we get them? So we got like one sniper. Right, let's get you sorted. Let's get your sniping qualifications. There's a routine camp inspection. None of our people are tension free. That I can guarantee myself. Okay, we're gonna get these guys sniper qualified. We're gonna get you guys diver qualified because, you know. Okay, his stress is too high. The training didn't take. Okay, so he's qualified as a sniper. You need to finish your qualifications. You need to keep diving. You two finish your qualifications. He's got his sniper qualifications too. That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna give the last two opportunities to that dude so that he can get his quals. Oh, he's almost through. Okay, finish your qualification then. Sorry, my blonde guy. You don't get your chance. Yeah, you gotta hit 100. Like, you can't bypass that qualification requirement. All right. Now we have to assign their duties. The first guy is gonna be. Let's choose. I don't know. Let's choose machine gunner, and then Gramps is gonna be. Yeah, mortar man, and you're gonna be a rifleman. Some reconnaissance is good. Then we need a sniper. I'll take a couple of snipers actually. In fact, a third sniper, and then we'll get infantry assault. Yes, yes, yeah. An infantryman who's going to get right up there with the enemy and smack them in the face is going to be fun. Let's go to graduation. So there you go. The troops are ready. They have graduated Camp Horror and they're ready to go on their mission. Now, the mission is basically tile based. So you move your party around a grid, which is quite straightforward. First, you prepare the enemy, prepare the patrol. You can choose the combat group with buffs or without buffs. We'll actually go ahead and get Charlie Platoon or Delta Platoon because we get an elite guy with it. So we got Doormat, we got Mortarman, Gramps is going to be the elite unit, Nag's going to be the rifleman, we get a bunch of snipers. We'll go with that configuration. Let's deploy. Right. So here we are on the grid. If you press right click, you can see your troops, their statistics, and their levels. The stress and stamina don't really matter here. You have your prestige and also the supplies. It takes one supply to move one grid. The job is to get to the goal over here. Once we get to the goal, the mission is complete. This whole system is like FTL, where you have to finish 5 missions in order to have the entire mission complete. But if even one soldier is surviving and you finish a leg of the mission, you can retreat, keep your prestige, and then continue training a new batch of recruits. Let's go and get supplies because you never know when you need that. Let's make a beeline for the documents. Remember that when you're playing this game, the point is not to engage in every fight that you see. And when you reach the objective, there is always a fight to be had. Let's go and get. Okay. Machine gunners are always in cover, so it doesn't quite matter. I'm gonna put you there. Yeah. And position behind a machine gunner, your unit gets cover, so I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna start. And we lost a troop right there. So your people can get killed. You have to make sure that you make the right choices when it comes to this sort of thing. Killed a guy, we failed, and then we can go to the next sector and hopefully get killed over there. But this is a Full Metal Sergeant. I hope you guys liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you like these videos. You can go check out the game on Steam. You can follow our Patreon page and support us if you do. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, check out all the services that we offer, and I hope you'll join us for the next game. My name is Windus Andar. This has been Something for 30, and I'll see you guys next time with more demos and full gameplay. Cheers!